Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Black Mirror 2. So I must have been totally wrong, and it must be Black Mirror 3 that takes place in the past. With any bit of luck, we'll be done with this game today in this recording. We are above the what I assume is the final chamber, and there's a bunch of contraptions that fall from the ceiling and kill you if you stand on the wrong platform beneath, and then this heavy weight in the middle that seems like it might fall down and at the very least knock Angelina back, if not squash her completely. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do in this part.
Of bars and buttons. Looks complicated. That's no idea what that is.
So there's a decent chance also that I'm going to just skip, like totally skip any puzzles right at the end. I've skipped a lot of puzzles in this game. None of them have been great.
Why are people so creative when it comes to weapons, war, and combat? If they were capable of building something like this, imagine all the good things they could have devised.
I suppose that's an interesting point here. Is Darren in Act 1 and 2 would make a lot of moralizing, I'm a college student who thinks he can change the world type speeches. Ever since Act 4 or 5, probably right after Angelina supposedly was killed, turns out she wasn't, it was Miss Valley instead, he hasn't been making that much in any speeches. He's also been acting kind of like a jerk, so I'm not sure if it's just two different writers writing the same character over the course of an extremely long story and game, or if this is supposed to be an indicator that his personality has changed.
A huge block of stone. It's gotta weigh at least a ton. The weight must be keeping the big lattice gate down there closed.
So yeah, it does seem like if this is the weight that is holding the gate down, then there must be a trick to this must go down when the gate goes up. We also have these
rope
three
that must
things.
be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads.
I don't even have a knife. So even if I could interact with these
that
things,
must be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads.
seems like I'm just looking at things for no reason at this point. Maybe I'll come back and do something with this.
Unbelievable. The machines and apparatus look quite complicated and are made of metal.
I don't think I'm accomplishing anything for this.
No idea what these gears do. They're probably connected with the traps and the ropes.
So we've like looked at everything, and the description doesn't seem like it's going to say anything. There's some symbols. Let's look at the symbols.
These symbols are painted on the wall next to each rope. I guess there's some kind of reference.
What does that
These
symbol
symbols
say?
are painted on the wall next to each rope. I guess there's some kind of reference.
That did not help us at all. Rope, gears, rope, 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 rope. Description, rope, gear wheel, heavyweight. I was expecting there to be more of an indication of a puzzle in this room.
No, not now.
So I guess we just need to get out of here then. To the Grand Hall we go. So here's the deal. Let's see. Like we saw this riddles on the wall. I found the riddles. The solution surely helps deactivate the trap. In that way, all sight of the chosen ones wouldn't have had to, all 6 of the whole 8 of the chosen ones wouldn't have had to stand on it. Found 3 bars. What do I do with the 3 bars now? Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to talk to somebody first.
Angelina?
What is it?
Let's ask her to stand on the left door.
Mom, can you please stand on the stone slab here?
So, talking to Angelina didn't do anything.
I've got nothing to say to that pig.
Can't talk to Lewis. So do I have to go look at the riddles again, or can I find them? Or should I just cheat this? Let's see. So we've got like 4 things here. See, we've got a sun. And I kind of don't want to look at the solution here, but I also don't want to walk through the next room. Just out of laziness. Just want this game to be over, and I'm afraid it's just going to take longer.
A richly ornate staff from out of the puzzle room. I think it's supposed to symbolize the spring.
Spring. This one, I think, should go here. Is that not... Is that right? Wait. You really can't play this game. Yeah. You really can't play this game without the diary. Let's put this here. Barely have a few pixels to actually do that.
I think I've deactivated the stone slab. At least it's locked into place.
We've got... Let's see. A couple more. I kind of feel like the green is going to match with the green, so let's just try that. Again, barely a few pixels. See, I'm not getting the red there. I'm getting the red here. I'm getting the red there. Interesting. Well, let's try that then. Put it there. Seems like the game is gonna go easy on me.
Somehow it doesn't fit properly.
Hey, it doesn't even work good. Game is actually being rather generous. That doesn't work either. Let's try that then.
Looks like the stone slab is locked into place.
I'm basically getting more feedback in this puzzle than I ever have in any of the other puzzles up until this point. Let's see. And while I appreciate it, I feel like it's way too little, way too late.
A richly ornate staff from out of the puzzle room. I think it's supposed to symbolize the spring.
Why does it not want to work? Maybe I switch it around.
Somehow it doesn't fit properly.
Well, work that time. Just doesn't seem like it wants to work. Maybe there's something more to this. Like, for me to place the item, we have to get her on the other side of the floor. She has to be standing on one.
Mom?
Yes. Adrian?
Very weak voice
Would
of
you
her
please
mother.
stand on the stone slab right there?
Yes, my son.
There could be an interesting twist if it turns out that Catherine actually is under the control of Mordred and Angelina is simply her underling. And everybody is conspiring against you. This thing just does not want to work. Let's go back up here and see what's going on. We got 2 in. Let's see, we have a gear wheel.
I didn't think people were capable of something like this centuries ago. A genius must have designed it all.
And the rope.
A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads. A rope that must be...
That's not doing anything.
Better not now.
So what else have we got? We got rope, 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 and symbols. Do I have something in my inventory I'm not thinking about?
These symbols are painted on the wall next to each rope. I guess there's some kind of reference.
Let's just look here. Riddles. I've found 3 bars, and what do I do with them now? Let's see. When I know the solution, I can place them in the little wheels in the middle of the room. What's gonna happen then? That's what it says. Well, then why did that not work? Like it keeps thinking, it keeps trying.
A stone slab in the floor with a red symbol on it and decoration all around it.
Just stand on it and see what happens. That kills me. Certainly have plenty of these going on. Let's just see what happens when we stand on the ones that we've already done.
I've pushed the appropriate bar into the opening. The slab should be deactivated.
Okay.
I've pushed the appropriate bar into the opening. The slab should be deactivated.
Okay. And I'm not supposed to give this to Angelina. Or this. Or this. I'm supposed to put it there, and it just doesn't want to work. What else can I even see? There's a knife. Interesting.
A knife was released when the trap was sprung. I'll take it.
And let's look again. This one dropped a knife. Seems like the only safe locations would be here, 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 and here. And here, 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 and here, and here, and here are not safe locations. Knife does not work with that. Knife does not work with any of them. So back this way. Like, before I do that though, let's just double check. Make sure that there's not some other tiny little pixel thing. Remember, I'm playing at 720p because the game really wouldn't have worked at 1080p. It doesn't even really work at 720p. So knife, it's just trial by error. Knife in the description. Let's see. I just want to kind of cut the ropes.
These symbols are painted on the wall next to each rope. I guess there's some kind of reference.
And am I supposed to be using this with the symbols? No. Am I supposed to be using this with anything? Apparently not. I just don't know.
No, not now.
I literally just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. When I know the solutions, I can place them on the little wheels in the middle of the room. What's gonna happen there? Little wheels in the middle of the room. So maybe I need to go back to the riddle room, apparently. So talk to her, go back to the other section.
Mom?
Yes. Adrian?
Please stand on that stone slab.
If you say so.
I don't think that there's... I don't think I have just randomly in my inventory every single item that is necessary. And again, we can't use the knife on anybody. Am I gonna have to consult a walkthrough? little wheels in the middle of the room. Let's look at each as a painting.
The murals look ancient. The colors are slowly fading. The dampness is probably not good for them.
I can't do anything. Let's see. Must be backup for the chosen ones. I found the riddles and written them near the front of my diary. The solution should surely help me deactivate a few traps. In that way, all 8 chosen ones wouldn't have to stand in the floor slabs at the same time. I found 3 bars. What do I do with them? When I know the solution, I can place them on the little wheels in the middle of the room. What's going to happen then? And these are the ward riddles. Let's see. Spring. It wears a dress of green and white. It cometh of snow and ice. Let wind a little bell swing. Soon will be the first bird sing. See, I think this really just was telling me bird for the puzzle that we already did. So I don't think this is even the quest we should be doing. I really don't know. What else? Symbols everywhere. There's places symbols constructed on the floor slabs. I haven't seen them in the castle already. What's that got to do with anything? There are even more of them on the walls in the upper room, drawn directly next to ropes. This time though, it's a row of symbols. Perhaps there's some kind of code. Let's take a hint. The red symbols can only be found in each combination. Do they maybe indicate the trap they're connected to? Okay. There are 8 different symbols in total down on the floor. Slabs. I see the same symbols upstairs. I guess the ropes next to it is holding up the trap above the floor. Slab within the same room. I should check which one's the stone trap. Like, I'm confused. I'm confused as far as why that works that way. Talk to Angelina again just to make sure.
Angelina?
What is it?
Can Catherine stand on the stone slab over to the right?
So it does feel like what I'm supposed to be doing here is setting this up so that I can cut the rope and drop the weighted middle trap on her. I'm looking at every hint and thinking everything through, and I'm half wondering if the game is just glitched. Like, here's the problem. I can't see these. No way can I see these.
There's a semicircle drawn on the note. It's made up of 8 different symbols. I reckon that this is some kind of a user manual for the floor slabs. There's a knife or something drawn on the 3rd tile from the left.
We got the
Also,
knife.
there's a flower on the outer left one. The left-hand middle one has a sun. The right-hand middle one has water, and the outer right one is a snowflake.
And this doesn't work with that. And this doesn't work with that. This doesn't work with that. That. Or that. Or that. Why is this just not triggering? What's the one thing I'm missing?
These symbols are painted on the wall next to each rope. I guess there's some kind of reference.
And these don't interact. And these don't interact. Rope. Heavyweight.
A huge block of stone. It's gotta weigh at least a ton. The weight must be keeping the big lattice gate down there closed. A huge block of weight must be.
We've already done that. I'm just gonna try and double click on everything.
A rope that must. It certainly looks like it's holding something up. A rope. It certainly looks like.
So that one gave us a second line of dialogue.
A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads.
So now that I know that this one looks like it's holding something up, does that change anything? Not really.
A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads. A rope that must. A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads.
Like, all of them are giving me the same response except for this one.
A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. We can't tell where it leads. A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. Can't tell where it
I
leads.
seriously doubt this is the way this is supposed to play out.
A rope that must be connected to the mechanism. I can't tell where it leads.
Come on. There are 8 different symbols in total down on the floor. I can see the same symbols upstairs. I guess that the ropes next to it is holding the leads above the trap above the floor slab with the same red symbol. I should check which one is one's the stone trap. Stone trap, which is this one, I guess.
A rope that must be connected.
Let's step on this. Let's just try stepping on everything and killing ourselves.
I've pushed the appropriate bar into the opening. The slab should be deactivated.
Just try everything.
Oh!
Yeah, unless there's something I'm supposed to put. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh!
See, that'll just kill me too. Even though I know that is the one I'm supposed to be able to place the last thing in. The game's giving me no feedback.
A richly ornate staff from out of the puzzle room. I think it's supposed to symbolize the spring.
I can stand on this.
I've pushed the appropriate bar into the opening. The slab should be deactivated.
And then this.
No thanks. I'll pass on that one.
Unless I'm supposed to put the knife on this. The only one left is this one.
Oh!
I shouldn't be banging my head against this. This is ridiculous. I can't give the staff to him. Can't give the staff to him. Can't give the staff to her. Can't use the knife. Like, nothing here interacts with anything. Why would it? Haven't been trying to hand anything to people. We can try that. Yeah, and the mouse cursor isn't going red, so unless the game is intentionally not causing that to happen, I just don't know. Oh man, boy is this not good commentary either. When you're just banging your head against the thing. So fine, forget it. It's about 12 more minutes in this recording. I want to be done with this stupid game. I'm gonna come over to the Black Mirror walkthrough that I had on my cell phone. I'm going to scroll down way lower to where I was last time, because I haven't had to use the walkthrough in a long time, and pretty much just scroll down to the very bottom. It says this staff on the leftmost slab slot. This one, the green one on that one, and that one there. So I do believe this is another instance where the resolution in the game is screwing us over. Like, and there's probably just a slight red pixel, like a single point where this should go red, and it's not. And I don't have any other way of doing this. Like, if we do this and then like, there's no way to get the inventory to go down. But that's the solution. That's seriously the solution. I can't beat this game right now because I'm at 720p resolution. And that, because of that, this is just not where they would want it to be. And so I'm trying to pixel hunt a point where the mouse cursor would go red and work. And it just doesn't seem like it wants to. Let's see what can we do? Options, game, original Black Mirror mouse pointer. Let's see if that does anything. Yep, it did go red for half a second. There. Didn't quite work. This is ridiculous. This is the second time this has happened too. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Not with the way things are set up. Let's see. And I can't even change it. So unless I did something like this and did something like this, I can't change the resolution. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Let's see. I guess I have a mouse pad that can be flipped over for more control. Instead of speed, it's rougher on one side. See, the thing is, it has to get in some way under the dialogue, I think. And I don't know of a way that can happen. You can see with this control mouse pad, which I never use, my mouse is just moving incredibly
Oh!
It's moving incredibly slow. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what it's actually doing is I'm clicking paving slab and then rather quickly it's saying no, that won't work, and then that won't work.
A richly ornate staff from out of the puzzle room. I think it's supposed to symbolize the spring.
Let's see. Yellow ornate stamp on the leftmost slab spot. Maybe I need to
Angelina?
move over
What
to
is
the
it?
other area.
Mom, Can you please stand on the stone slab here?
Like, I'm looking at the walkthrough and it's not saying there's any reason why this shouldn't be working. So either the game is glitched or something else is going wrong. Like, there's literally, like, this one thinks it should work here and it doesn't. So the game is like screwed up. So unless I could do something like that and then come over here and do that. I guess I have to end it here. I guess we're gonna make another recording. There's really nothing else that we can do. There's 3 more minutes in this recording. We've wasted 45 minutes on what I can only assume is a bug. I'm gonna play off screen, and if I can't figure this out, then I guess we may rage quit like in the last 2 seconds. I may have to also investigate this and see if maybe there's more to it just being a resolution thing and possibly it being something even bigger. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. Apologies that we really didn't make any progress at all in this recording. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below in the description box. I think I already said that. And if you want to support me even further, friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.